folks. I've been following this trail, game trail coming down here, and I kept noticing there was a whole bunch of wildlife tracks, and some of it looked like pig, some small ones with some medium-sized pig with them, and lo and behold, focus on this, folks. That's what pig scat looks like. Suscofa, wild boar. Get close up of that, and it's fresh. And we got pig track. I got little pigs. We got a pretty good size print. So we're gonna keep going down towards the river. There's some more. That's like they scraped right there. Oh boy. Yeah. And there is some old pig. This is pig manure, scat. And there is a bunch of it. And that's typical for pigs. They find a spot, an area what they call their toilet, and there's some more. Excuse me if I don't pick it up and smell it, but it's they have their own toilets that they designate, and we've got all of it right here. So again, looking at the scrape where they were something, and then you got the tracks right here. Little pig, medium-sized pig there. So this is a real positive sign here. Yeah, this is something. There's some more scat. That's pig manure, folks. That's what it looks like. Yeah. All right. Yeah, and this is fresh. I bet that's not more than a couple hours old. And so it's been used for some time. A lot of it here, older. So this is a common area. It looks like that they've been using for some time. Okay. So I dare say we have definitely located an area where the pigs are operating out of. All right. This morning our adventure is back in the lower San Pedro River management area, and we're heading down towards the river. Looks like about a quarter mile or so, so we're gonna have a little bit of a hike. I'll let you check out all this scenery here. Pan around. You can see the river, all the trees. That's that area right over in there is Putnam Wash, where we did a lot of videotaping, filming. And we saw that herd of pigs that were wallowing. We came up a little bit further north, and hopefully we'll locate some pigs. Anyway, so I'll be filming hit and miss here today. Gotta watch for snakes because it's this time of year, folks. Got down to the river here. We've got posted private property back in that area there, but got on a game trail that leads us right down into the river. So I'm gonna be checking this out, probably posting the camera down in here. Nice little game trail, a lot of wildlife tracks. Haven't picked up any what I'm sure is Suscrofa. Little canyon right here that goes down to the river. Pretty amazing stuff in here. So definitely gonna get some film of wildlife wherever I get this camera set up. Pretty amazing. Boy, this kind of terrain and vegetation, I almost expect to be running into an old Bigfoot buddy. Yeah, beautiful country. Perfect habitat for our piggies. A lot of food. Very cool. Much cooler down here, and it stays relatively cool. But this is the kind of stuff the pigs love, and especially the sows when they decide to have a litter. They're looking for thick stuff like this. The area has been dug up a little bit. Definitely a lot of traffic going through here. A lot of traffic. Mucho wildlife. And hearing something moving through the brush over that way. I don't know if the camera picked it up or not. Yeah, there it is again. Got something moving over there. Alright, unbelievable. Just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous terrain for hogs. If I were a hog, this is where I'd want to be hanging. Okay, so I just need to locate a good spot to hang this camera. We got the camera set up right down in the river bottom. No doubt we're gonna have some phenomenal film footage off that game camera, and I put it just off of one of the many game trails that are down there. And so I mean, this area is just perfect. Pan around and let you get another glimpse. That's where we were, right down there in the base of those trees. And anyway, so all right, we'll be reporting back on this in probably about a week. give it that much time to settle in, get rid of the human scent. That probably is going to be a very lucrative situation. Okay, folks, I came across, we got a lion track, fairly decent sized lion, right on the game trail. And then, wow, we even got a smaller print. That we might have a mother and a cub track. That looks like a real small cat. And then you got the big cat. So they're in there. It's one thing you always want to do is keep your head on a swivel when you're in lion country. We hear about all these accounts where hunters, hikers, bikers, guys, people riding their bicycles, have these social encounters with these cats. So anytime you're out in the wild, and as being that Arizona is currently under a rabies thing, you know, with the whole state. It's really bad down south, the southern portion, but they've issued an alert for the whole state because they're finding cases all over the place. I had an uncle, something was chewing on this mesquite. Yeah. Chewing on the mesquite that's freshly torn down. Okay. I had an uncle and my cousin and his son were deer hunting in the southern part of the state many years ago. And they were attacked by a coatimundi that was rabid. Fortunately, my uncle was able to dispatch the critter and put him out of its misery. I think he was using a .303 infield rifle. Don't see those around too much anymore. But anyway, I thought I'd show that little print and just mention something about cats. So right now we're going to be checking on a camera that I set up almost 10 days ago. So if there's anything in the area, we're going to have it on film. And I put it on, it was on a game trail, so should have something anyway, film footage. Whether it's wild boar, I don't know, we'll find out. But check in with you soon. Checking out this site. As I move in on it, I see where it has been totally dug up. Now we're going to move in, disable the camera in case the batteries are still working, and I'll check for tracks and try to determine what we got. So let me pan around and you can see what this looks like. As you see that whole dugout. Yeah, it totally dug out every ounce of grain. Has been taken out. So now if we can just find pig track, more than likely, dadgummit. I don't know, we've got some of the attractant on the surface that I left, and it's not touched, but yet every ounce that was in the pit is out. It's gone. And I mean, something cleaned it out. Man, I'm gonna try and look for track. This ground is heavy clay with lots of vegetation, dead vegetation falling down, leaves, limbs, etc. Something was digging right there too. I don't know why. I'm not getting any kind of track whatsoever. So we're gonna have to depend on the camera. Whether I'm gonna leave another camera up or not, I'm not sure. So bottom line here on this last stand, that whatever it was, that we'll find out as soon as I get the camera back to the house and check it on the computer. But anyway, whatever it was that disturbed that and ate every last morsel out of the pit, the stuff that was on the surface wasn't touched, and that's very uncharacteristic of Sus scrofa. They eat everything and anything that's edible that they can outrun or whatever. So I went ahead and pulled the camera. We'll check it out when we get to the house. I'm not real encouraged by this location here, but the one we did earlier this morning, boy, am I excited. One thing about Sus scrofa, wild boar, is when they pick up a toilet site, they use it forever, and you can tell by the age of the scat, and a lot of it was really old stuff. Some of it was not so old, and then there was that one fresh pile that probably was within an hour or so of my discovering it. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, there was pig tracks all around. Got the camera set up, and we will be coming back in about a week to check that spot, and I have a whole lot of excitement over that position. That's that one site. So again, we appreciate y'all joining us on this little excursion today, and hope that you liked and enjoyed, learned a little bit about wild boar. Please don't forget to like and share and all that happy horse manure. We appreciate it. It helps us out a lot, and it's getting the information out to people to go after wild boar for a lot of reasons. Signing out. This is Ron saying hasta la bye bye.